Previously on Tessie Teams.
So what's the plan? Is that tomorrow we have to go get them a new place to relocate to?
We do need to go look at the other location to try to move these kids out.
Well, my appointment to view the building is not until noon with Spindle. And it is special. In parentheses, I say haunted.
There is a living energy present in this house that you think it's just another configuration of like a being's life force.
Okay, so at that I'd say, oh, it's haunted.
I have an opportunity. I run an orphanage, but there's been an infiltration from the cult of Tiamat. It's very dangerous for all the children right now, and
Oh, if I had a nickel.
you know what I'm saying. You get me. I would love for them to live here, but I want to make sure that they're safe.
This would be the safest place in town. Neither one of us would allow any harm. We would be the last building standing in this town. A pillar of incredibly hot flame fills the entire volume of this tunnel and then emerges like a blast furnace straight out to fill the base.
Time is the enemy, the past, it threatens the fastest weapon. You wouldn't make it past a second, and that's the question. Play it brash and reckless, or choose a cautious solution you thought was prudent. In any sepulcher, pulchritude will become the putrid. It's that wealth that I'm pursuing. No mountain too steep or dungeon too deep to send expendable marks up to the top of the peak or beneath. They see you bleed, they come like sharks to it, while I swim in that money bin like Carl Barks drew it. So send your national parks druid, I'll send them home in a natural box with a closed top and most of the parts included. Save your breath for a cleric confessor. Death is a lesson and life is a tenured professor. But if you're seeking my official advice, sign on the dotted line, initial it twice.
When
When you hear your family.
Sorry,
Hello,
we can start now.
I'm Tycho Brahe of Panicade and Pax. Thank you, Crasp. I am also a Minifest Hereward Run, CEO of Acquisitions Incorporated, but today Jerry Holkins. I'm here to run a game of Dungeons and Dragons for my friends to my Ride Dragonborn, Narcissist Narwizen.
This is a full evolution.
Yeah.
It's just syllables.
Just run through it.
It's just noises.
Just get through it. To the right of my right, repping the natural world, Walnut Dawn Grass.
Oh, it's me.
Yep.
Craw.
Yeah, come up fucking craw though.
No.
Nope, not chickens.
No.
Well, it did happen once.
No, your chicken time's
Chickens
over.
are part of the natural world.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
Oh no.
past tense. Past tense.
So all those.
Now, to my left, not your grandma's grandma, except for those rare cases where she is your grandma's grandma, Rosie, the laptop destroyer, Bee Stinger.
Yeah, you ready?
Hey, look at that.
Oh, swish!
From downtown.
World Cup.
What? No, that's listen. Soccer. If I know, then that means it's well known. To the left of my left, that's just closing a cupboard. It's not an official sport. To the left of my left, emerging as though from a mist shroud, it's Cthulhu's Drow. Whoa! Hey. Provide that service on the download.
All of them in one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, when last we saw our heroes, after moving the lighthouse, which is Rosie Beestinger's orphanage scenario that she established in Red Larch, once it became clear that an influx of young persons was probably going to outstrip that humble building's capacity, the party quickly sought out a replacement. It turned out that they found a magical treehouse. A lot of fun, a lot of excitement. But the subtext here was that the children needed to be moved for another reason. And that was that deep, deep in the stone foundation below the lighthouse was a tunnel that went down to a bad place. It's no good.
Once they get into the stone.
Exactly. Like there's definitely this old, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He's looking, oh, yep. Yep. You got dragons. You know what I mean?
Is it bad?
Yeah. It's bad, all right. Yeah. I mean, so if a contractor had come to this house.
I think this is a This Old House reference.
Yeah. And if they had come to the house and pried up those floorboards, yeah, they would have seen what we will colloquially refer to as dragon damage.
Dragon rot?
Yeah. D-rot. But that is the scenario we find ourselves in. Having moved the children away, this allowed the C team, the exclusive Acquisitions Incorporated licensee for the Desserin Valley. Paperwork is in for the wildcard license. Let's see how it goes.
Oh.
But for now, we're focused on this region, headquartered in Red Larch. Some kind of incursion happening from a couple different fronts. When last we saw our heroes, a gout of draconic flame belched out of a blast furnace, and Denarblitzen's friends were only rescued by virtue of his quick thinking and a very timely cauldron tip.
There it is.
I just want to know when we got labeled Denarblitzen's friends.
No, it was Dinar Blitzen and friends.
Yeah.
The three
Like
Ringos.
Benny and the Jets. You're the Jets.
Yeah. It's Blitzen and friend.
Rosie's his
man.
friend.
Yeah,
It's true.
they're pals.
All right. Now we have this whole
Associates.
shithole all set back up. Gout of flame bursting out. A lot of heat. We have our initiative tracker ready to go. We're just going to jump right back into it, I assume, right?
Sure.
You turned. You were able to defend your allies with the help of your mystical cloak. Beyond that, now we're going to start afresh here. And so right now, it is you and this red dragon face to face here in this sort of scooped out cavern below the lighthouse.
Okay, so yeah, that was my question. So because we still hadn't gotten visual, so now the flames have subsided.
You can see it now. Like the stone around you is red hot from this blast of flame. And you can see the creature now. It is able to maneuver in this place enough to seize prey. It has wicked, back-swept red horns and sort of a sharp ridge that travels back along its spine.
How big is it? Yeah.
Huge.
Like
Huge
capital
size.
H huge?
Yeah, like bigger than a bread box?
How many
bread boxes?
In game terms, it's medium size.
Okay.
So it is.
That's like
Yeah.
6 bread boxes.
It's like us.
Yeah.
It's us sized.
Oh, it's us?
Yeah, a lot
We're
of
all
variance between Dinar and Rosie, though.
Oh, no, I'm small.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm saying
You guys are all medium though.
Okay. So it's the size of Dinar?
I would say that it is spread out. Medium is a range, so it is substantially larger than you, but it
Big
is not-
medium.
Yeah. Big and tall.
It's big, small.
It's
It's
shots.
biggish small.
Yeah. Smallish big.
It's
Big
really,
small.
it's really small, but for small things, it's really big.
It's like
Biggie small.
size 10, but like 10, like double.
Like men's
E.
10.
Are we gonna talk to this thing? Holy heck! There's a dragon staring at you in the
Do I
face.
talk up here? Do I talk down
need to
here?
know how
I need to
big.
know what I'm. Hey, dragon.
You're right,
Hey,
Walnut.
hey, dragon.
It's very different. Totally different approach.
Okay, so it's a medium dragon.
Yeah. Over easy.
medium.
I don't think it wants to be talked to, and that's the problem.
Well, we won't know until we try. So yeah.
Whose turn is it?
Moi.
Okay.
So yeah,
Donner.
I'm gonna try to
Donner.
parlay with it. I want
You
to tell it that
You gotta heap the charges.
we come in peace.
You know.
Yeah. I'm not gonna just immediately entitle.
Yeah, you want to save those puppies. You don't know when you might need.
No, but that's rude to just take over someone's mind before you even talk to them.
You do that most of the time.
But not to a dragon.
But not to a dragon.
See, that's where it's different.
Not to something you revere, to some sort of walking pig. Yeah, I'll do it all day. This most
Big, squishy thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you were right in it. You were looking right in its face.
Yeah. I mean, just so no weapons drawn, hands up. Just saying.
So your sword is on your back.
We're here. We're here in peace. No more flames. Notice they didn't hurt. I am like you.
It laughs
Yeah, I know.
out loud,
I laugh with it because we're friends.
and it's just the chest cavity of this thing is massive,
okay.
and
Medium.
the bass effects of this laugh rumble the ground.
The ground effects. All right.
Walnut Dongrass.
That was the whole turn?
Oh yeah, good investment.
I guess if he doesn't do anything.
I'm showing him we're friends.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't attack it, then I also will not attack it, but I will let it be known I am, like, hiding behind his mask. If he moves at all, I stay behind him.
Okay, so you're trying to keep behind his silhouette.
Yes, but I'll hold. It doesn't matter if I hold, so never mind.
You guys gonna make me do something? God, what a dire
twist her out.
strait this is.
You're not even with us.
No, I'm back there. I'm still in initiative order.
You're just outside the.
I look like the boy or the small child that was feeding this creature, this red dragon.
That's right. Oh God.
And I'm still on my knees.
Well, some parts of you do look like that. The rest of you, the legs, thoroughly plump, and they are going back, and they would really give the whole thing away.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm still back here in the
Yeah.
darkness. You guys are talking, huh? I'm gonna try to talk to you.
Are you looking at your dragon
All right,
killer?
here we
Chris
go.
is so conflict averse. Yeah, he wouldn't
Well,
come
no, that's
swinging.
just it. So Cthulhu, so you laughed. Walnut just held, was like guarded, ready to do something.
Yeah.
Cthulhu, in as good of a child's voice as he can muster, speaking a little bit louder because he is further back, closer to the stairs.
Yeah.
Says, "Oh, friend dragon, do we still have the same deal? Me last?
It does not respond to that. Rosie Beastie.
Rosie's gonna take a hide action. She will attempt to.
Hide behind
Yeah,
Behind
whoever.
the boy, the little kid.
Whoever. I can hide behind anybody.
That's true.
I'll take advantage on it too.
Avantage.
I don't think I need it, but I sure do. I'm lucky. Not that lucky. Okay, here we go.
Last one.
Oh,
I got a 10 though.
You're like,
Goodness.
rah, 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 invisible, rah, rah, rah.
Yeah, I rolled a 10, and Dinar is very big, so I really don't think that should have been too hard of a challenge.
Okay. All right.
That face.
Is that it? Just
did.
nothing happens?
That you know of.
Okay, all right.
Do you feel hidden?
Yeah, I do. I really do.
You scrunch down.
just like trying to look like a rock.
Yeah.
Rock.
Yeah. I'm a rock.
Did you do any texting back there?
Spider.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
texting.
No, I'm texting Brenna. I'm asking her to come pick me up.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's done.
You're done?
Yeah.
It's time to fucking go. Brenna,
Nobody wants to do anything to my
get me out of
dragon.
here. Oh, don't worry. It's not required that you do anything to the dragon in order for something interesting to happen.
Yeah, this is the Dinar show. I'm not going to try to attack if he's not attacking.
Just so in the space of this hollowed out cylinder, you can see that it kind of tips its head. It like tries to look at your chest and raiment, like just with one eye, like the way that a bird might, to get more clarity. And he says, "How does it feel to be the paladin of a dead god?" and he again inhales, and another gout of hot flame fills the entire corridor. Hot flames. So I need
No.
yes.
All right, here we go.
Again?
Again?
What is it?
Dex saving throws?
I'm gonna tank again.
Yeah. DC 13 Dex.
Everyone gets that plus 3.
Your charisma?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay, you're good.
I'm gonna take advantage.
Oh no, one nut.
It's an 18.
Yeah, I'm not going to take advantage because I didn't call it.
Are you doing the cloak again?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna tank this as best I can.
Oh, what a nut.
I got a 1.
Okay.
What's your dex? Your saving throw?
I thought it didn't matter if you fail save. Do I still add myself to it? I thought a 1 was like, you're done.
Different people play that different way.
A crit fail?
If you have enough,
I mean, you're getting plus 3.
7.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That does not rise to the level. And what was yours?
Well, there you go.
17.
Okay. So let me get a bunch of numbers here.
Yeah, ain't going to be good for me either.
Oh,
I did it.
Squish Squad.
All right. That is 28.
For
Points
those-
of damage?
Full damage.
How much?
28.
Ooh, that's a hardy.
For
But if you made your save, so if you got more than 13, you take half of that.
yeah. All right.
I take 0.
And your evasion.
I'm
More
evading.
than 13?
Yeah.
That's fortunate. So what is the number again?
28 divided by 2.
What is that, though?
I can't do it all for you.
What's what? What's
Do it all.
Good
numbers?
lord.
You.
All right.
I can't block any of that for anyone again. Or
Those were special good times.
I can't make it so that everyone gets only half since I'm in front. No. And I'm the pillar.
No, it's really cool. It's very cool, and it happened last time, and it was good.
Wow.
Now,
That was a cauldron tip, huh?
Yeah.
exactly.
You
Dinar
just need to
Ten.
stall until a cauldron tip again.
Yeah. All right. Humana.
We beseech you.
Oh, dragon. All right.
What do the people at home love?
While he's
Yum yum! I'm that dead Big Daddy Dinar.
he shoots another thing of flame. So first he's mentioning dead gods and whatnot, and then shoots a pillar of flame. So Dinar's getting hit with this flame and pulling the cloak up again. He goes,
Ow.
Splendid dragon. We're not here to do this. Fire. Stop. And then when he says stop, he uses command.
Aha!
Does he?
Talking.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Yes. So one word command. I'm telling him.
So what do you want from me?
I'm telling him to
whiz-
stop. I don't
wisdom
know. Yeah, you need a whiz save. You need a whiz save against my
You need a whiz
spell.
save.
So you need a 14.
Whiz save. Yes. Talking about a whiz save.
Yes, he
We
beats
don't
it.
know what yes
mean,
means.
Jerry?
Oh, it means I'm doing great. Whiz save, yeah.
Okay, I guess he saved.
Talking about a whiz save.
All right.
One that don't grab.
I've had absolutely about enough of this.
Whoa.
Sure would like to do. Which is the D10? This one looks like a D10.
That does look like a D10. No, it's the one next to it.
This one.
Nobody really
those
knows what a
boys.
D10 looks like. Just throw anything.
So at going down to half damage in one hit, feeling like garbage. Having no love for this
Like that filth.
this beast.
He's of the natural world. Dragons are natural.
Yeah, that's true.
Not chickens, though.
Not chickens though, not anymore.
That time has passed.
No, but like it did 2 shots on us, and it was living underground, and we saw the crown and everything. So, well, it's just gonna cast Moonbeam on
I
it.
did forget about the crown.
Yeah. So, what is it?
Okay, that's going to change my strategy too.
Oh yeah, you have to save against me.
I do.
Yes.
Against you
Which is a
personally.
A 15.
Constitution?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Full damage. Get ready to take it right to the
man.
face. So I'm gonna roll
Dang.
like yeah.
All right.
And I'm gonna cast it at the higher level, so I get another one. So 16.
Quel dommage.
And that's a 7, right?
23.
So 23.
I'm sure that's a 1.
And she says, "Take that." Really zippy one-liners from Walnut.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
real memorable. You'll remember that one. Years to come. Look back on my legacy. Think about that one.
Yeah, it's like when it pens its memoir.
Yes.
There was one time that gave me pause. Chris Drow.
You like pizza pie?
That's some more. Eh?
That's a moon ray. So
A plus.
No.
We can
good
stop
at
the
all.
show.
B
did.
minus.
Pull it over.
We all stop in the middle of a fight to workshop the one-liner.
You dragon, you obviously were dead, but let us have this one thing. Let us finish this. So you have
Moonbeam.
harmed this guy. So rather than do a hypnotic pattern, let's do the traditional good stuff. Let me throw hex on him.
Right. You can bring Hexy back.
Hex them, and let's see. What's the skill check that I can? What's a good dragon one? What do I know about dragons?
Well,
I know it doesn't do anything in combat.
It saved against his whiz check, so maybe hex the wisdom.
Dragons are smart.
Yeah. Okay. I do that. That's the one that I do.
Some
But a lot of
dragons are
people
smart.
said that doesn't work that way in combat.
Yeah,
though,
but
right?
I don't like that. I think Hex is way more fun when you can use it
confusing.
selectively like
He gets to
that.
decide.
Okay.
He's the decider.
Decider master. That's what DM stands for.
Yeah.
The sidesman.
Decider Mega.
All right, hex, and then dissonant whispers. I think is on the menu. Now, when the flame reached all the way back to where Cthulhu was, he's still trying to hold the guise of the child, but the flame hurt, and he's forgotten some of the finer points.
Oh, so now he's just this chimera.
So he's sort of wearing this
Drooping.
child like a too small costume.
Men in Black alien.
Yeah.
Yuck.
You ever see Legion?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
You know, the little boy. Yeah, the little boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I'm picturing
yeah.
it. Yeah.
That's where we're at. And maybe that'll make this whisper punch harder.
Just like wax, just drooping. Because how are you supposed to contend with a draconic foe?
I don't know.
How do you whisper in a dissonant way in this context? How does one whisper dissonantly?
Your scales aren't so shiny.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, but like Cthulhu wouldn't think it was as easy as that. How about he's like the appearance of this like kind of charred and melted boy.
And so you stood up by now?
He stood up now, yeah. And so the little like the rest of the leg is just dangling off of the knee. It doesn't work.
Hanging. Ugh.
It wasn't that hot.
Or what about like you needed a boy to keep you alive, like a small orphan boy to keep you alive?
Look what you've done to your servant.
That's pretty juicy.
Yeah, so that's going to be versus 15 wisdom.
Chow, 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 chow. Nope.
Yum, 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 yum. Is that a no that I'd celebrate?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. That's good news.
Is that a yes? We should celebrate.
Hooray!
No, I'm getting mixed signals.
Yes
Yeah.
means save. No means did not
Okay,
save.
good. So that's going to be, let's do the necrotic first. 4.
Hey, that's very
Surprise
necrotic.
there.
That's
Then-
deeply necrotic.
We're going to do the 5d6.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. 9.
Ooh.
17.
Cthulhu
Keep
Drow.
track, and then we're going to get one more in.
21.
21,
That's a lot.
and you got to flee psychic damage that I do. frightened by what you've done to this child
Goodness
servant that you
gracious.
used that fed you, that cared for you.
Yeesh. So he actually has to get out,
He has to try to get out.
right?
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, good.
What exactly does
He's got to
it
go through
say?
me.
What exactly does it say?
It says, let's find out. But I'm pretty sure
Wait
that
till
it
the town
says,
sees this.
yeah. Did you hear they moved all the children?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
The lighthouse
That's why.
explodes and a dragon shoots out.
Dissonant Whispers. On a failed save, takes psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you, away from the caster.
Oh, so not
So-
towards you.
Gotta go back.
He's gonna go deeper into the crevasse.
Yeah. Yes,
That's fine.
that's it. It does not move into obviously dangerous ground like fire, but it does try to get away from me.
Okay, so it's just we've all seen it's like that it's that badger situation where it has to like wiggle the back exactly like the
corner.
back end of it. It's just gotta so it just slips back through the gate, which seizes in front of it.
Oh, close back up.
God dang it.
Yeah.
I did it.
No.
The children are safe.
He says with a melting child costume on him.
Yeah, no, he says as a melting child.
The other children are safe.
Okay.
I discard it. I'm just gonna wipe it off.
No, exactly. It's like you just wipe it off your face
Right, all done with that.
and body.
Incredibly effective.
Just this shed organism on the ground, like a discarded costume.
Right, Kithra says, no need for this anymore. Throws it down. I'm gonna keep it. I like it.
Just in case.
Maybe.
Pouch it
So
up.
we see the gates close up, and you had just started kicking its ass, and I was about to be my turn. I had been like stretching,
Well, yeah. Now we got the gate to get
and the gates close. So Rosie turns to Cthulhu. She's like, "Dude, we can't get through the gate. What are you doing?"
I didn't. That was its decision. I didn't tell it to go through the gate. I just upset it.
Are you sure that's not the effect of the spell that you cast?
I wish it was.
The
That would
mechanical impact.
solve
So,
a lot of problems.
We're in the
for me.
lair, locked in, and it's on the outside?
No, we're right where we were before.
It just
Oh,
went-
we're outside.
it went
Yeah.
through
Oh, I
its
thought we got in the
door.
lair with him.
No. Why would we do that?
No, we never got in.
Well, he was describing how big it was. He said we were right up against its eye. I interpreted that as I was inside.
Cylinder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we got this lightning door again.
Maybe we could try a different approach. We can knock on it. Now Parlay may be successful, thanks to the groundwork I laid.
Are we still in combat now?
No,
Okay.
there's no one to be in combat with
Oh.
because of Chris.
Do we have
Yeah.
any ideas about?
I mean,
A
Chris.
sizzling
I
dinar
mean, real
gets
Chris.
very upset.
Wait, I can do my earthquake thing now. There's no children in here. I can collapse the building on top of them.
I love that.
Yeah, I can do that now and not kill 22 orphans.
Are you?
Wait.
But is Dinar actually? You're upset at Cthulhu?
Oh, Dinar's, yeah, very
Oh, go ahead.
incensed. He's just upset with everything. He's just like, that's not the way it was supposed to go. That's not what was supposed to happen.
What was you were? Nothing was happening. It was we were being.
None of
cooked.
that was supposed to happen.
We were being cooked, which I'm
No.
ordinarily happy
No.
to be.
No, no one even tried to talk to him. No one even tried.
You tried. I think
No one
you-
else even tried to talk to him.
I speak Draconic, but I wasn't going to try. That's not what you do with a red dragon. I'm not an idiot.
Well, we could. Don't be upset. We can still go after it and kill it. It's just a matter of getting past this door.
No, we're not going to kill it. We need to talk to it.
You tried.
Wait, I said one thing. We still had time.
There was time now.
There's time now. He just needed his glasses. He can't see without his glasses.
I could send him a message.
Tell
you
him.
speak
Tell him you're
Draconic?
sorry.
No, actually,
First.
Does sending work with telepathy might not have language.
I don't think it has a language thing. I can look though. Not that that is what I'm going to do.
They know lots of languages too.
Tell him we brought tribute. Tell him I brought tribute.
We did like
Three
40 on
three
damage
meals.
to it.
To tell him we're friends.
What does
Tell him we're friends.
What does Dinar know about red dragons? Like,
I don't know that he knows anything about red dragons.
Not much. I think that, I mean, I want to talk out of school.
Dinar's understanding of dragons is not...
Is theoretical, right?
Yeah. Is theoretical. Of red dragons, of chromatic dragons. I mean...
I suspect that they just sort of occupy, like, the spot in a religion designated for Satan.
Well, they occupy a spot like you would in like a family reunion for like your shitty uncle.
Yeah.
Not just something like,
trustworthy.
that guy, or just we're out for Uncle Lou, he's crazy, but like but still like, but you know, it's all part of the family,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, sure.
that sort of thing.
Now, what I know about dragons, this is Rosie. Rosie knows that dragons tend to like treasure. I don't know if that's, racist, but that's like a thing that
little
most
bit.
dragons they like treasure. So do we have any treasure that we could offer?
That's what I said. Tell him we have tribute.
Like, that seems like a
let's see
good
what I
offer.
got.
Why is he
I
under an
don't know.
orphanage? Why is he here? Who is he? How did he get there? There's a lot I want to know.
Jerry, I healed myself for 9. I just want you to know that before we get into this.
Because you're very smart and you're good at this game.
I was going to lay on hands before we did it.
Not you.
I was going to do it. Yeah, very mad. Very
Powerful
mad.
heals. I got him. I'm a paladin.
Do dragons, do they like books? Because I have a lot of books I could get.
I don't know.
Knowledge is the real treasure.
Knowledge is the treasure we
Certainly
find along the
enough.
way.
Friendship is treasure. I heard some idiot say that once. Tell him we're his friends.
You have a horse person bag full of shit.
Oh, not anymore. I mean, I have a war
Tell
loot that's
Rosie that.
probably worth some money.
Wait, what?
Yeah, say that. Is that in character?
It has to be.
It can be, yeah.
Okay.
Not anymore, but
What do you mean not anymore?
oh,
Oh, they told us they got rid of all the gold in game already.
But I don't think it penetrated.
Maybe
All right.
maybe you thought
Here,
I just gave a lot.
penetrate the scalp like Selsun Blue.
Yeah.
Not anymore, but we do have a war loot.
I'm sorry. Do you not have the bag anymore? Did you leave it at the drawing court area?
No, I
it-
have the bag. The bag is empty. It does not have any money in it anymore. All of that money went to that nice fellow, that other Acq Inc. employee who worked at, I guess it was some Waterdeep. No, it could have been the Waterdeep office.
I don't think you represented Acq Inc. in an official capacity.
DF,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. I gave it to him as collateral so that we could use these rings to free Malith.
A small price.
A small price to pay to destroy Diaphage.
Okay. Wonderful.
And I'm sure that they have the gold and are just hanging on to it. He seemed like a nice person, and it's all there. We'll get it back once we
Yeah.
return the rings.
Okay.
Yeah. You gave all our gold away.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. That's
End
why
of the
I
way.
have to be the face of this franchise
It's
so we
like
make
a
more money.
bank. I put it in a bank.
Give it all away.
It was a bank that was
Look.
one person.
Money is not the problem. 500 gold pieces. Just throwing it at you. Just tell him to open the door. Money is what he wants. Just give him the money.
Did you just use some kind of money cheat code and
No, I've had money.
You just had 500 gold on you at all
Remember,
times?
he's the one that always gambles, right?
Oh, that's right.
He's been
I've
sitting
been
on
gambling, and
He's
plus
been
I
sitting
started
on dough.
noble, so I started with a little gold to begin with. But
Right.
yeah, we've been gambling left and right.
That nest egg.
Wow.
That's not all of his gold either, because
Okay.
I mean he is a dragonborn, so he's keeping some back.
He's got that mini hoard.
Yeah,
No, you know what it is? For a dragonborn, I bet it's like artisanal.
I have-
bet, like the way a person might have like a wine fridge,
Yeah.
a wine cellar.
I also have 3 jewels. You can have the jewels too. I forget where they came from.
Sweeten them.
Who can keep track?
I got that 3 jewels and now 1 shadow cube left. I had 3.
Okay.
That's my inventory.
All this does is underscore for Kithris how pointless money is. It's like we were all upset about losing nearly 700 gold. Here's probably 800 gold right here.
This is how it always happens.
Yeah.
Doesn't
More
matter.
money arrives.
Yeah.
So we want to try and pay tribute to this dragon.
Or at least lure it back out with the promise of treasure.
Okay. You
All
do
right.
it.
Rosie, by the way, has had her hand on a pouch because it's full of fucking emeralds.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff.
She moves the hand away. She's like, thank you, Dinar.
I will convey whatever message we concoct. What's the best way do you think we can do this? Because we
tell
did
it.
heard it a lot.
You're sorry.
Okay. I'm sorry. That's always just built into any time I send a message. I only get to send it. It's a
That's just
23
the
word.
engine.
That's your
for me,
hello,
right?
yeah.
No. It's hello friend.
Hello, friend.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
So it's a 21-word spell.
Right. But you don't need that many. All right, I'm going to try and write this down. Okay, so sorry about that. We are friends.
You magnificent,
That's good. You
resplendent.
magnificent.
He starts trying to like think of
Terrifying.
yes,
Majestic.
Majestic.
imposing,
Majestic.
Massive.
impending,
Plump.
We can just concatenate
imploding.
some
Yeah,
of
Dinar's
these.
just saying words. Doesn't know what they mean.
You majestic creature. Are they gonna- outside of creature?
Dragon.
He's a dragon.
Dragon.
Yeah,
They
well,
like,
he's dragon.
He's
they
like me.
Like that.
Monster. Sorry about that. We were friends. You magnificent, resplendent, majestic dragon. We
Love you
love you and offer
very much.
tribute. How now? Why
To
would
your
it?
glory.
Why would it believe me though?
I'm not lying.
To your glory. I'm
To
not
your
lying.
glory.
No lies.
Yeah. What if we say like, if we're like, and I add like the word listen, and then we start throwing these coins against the door, so you can hear them, the ping, 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 and it's not just like he comes out and we start hitting him again.
We should ask him his name. I don't know, so we can address him by name. I don't know. Maybe not.
For tribute. What's your name?
Sorry about
How are
that.
you?
We are friends. You magnificent, resplendent, majestic
like me?
dragon. We love you and offer tribute. 3 more words.
I've got a lot of history. Do I know anything about? Did I, in that brief glimpse, did I recognize that dragon, or do I know anything about him or
Well,
anything?
you think judging from the size.
All hail Tiamat.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tiamat forever.
I don't know if this. Now, how does a red dragon feel about Tiamat?
Oh, loves it.
Good. No.
plus.
You're
Okay.
judging by the size. The dragon. This is a dragon on the younger
Yeah.
side. So, whatever its destiny is, it hasn't entered any history books yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he'll Tiamat.
All right.
All right. All hail.
I love it. Everybody's like together. It's like you're at a bar and you're like meticulously crafting a text.
Yeah, for a friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's what I say.
Is there room for emojis?
I don't know. Can they go through?
What is a winky emote in this?
Send it with
what's
like
that?
a winky feeling in your heart.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna try and do it as Tiamati.
Winky tongue out.
Paul Tiamati as I can.
Dude, can you see it? Like, it's all the Giamatti heads, but like they're all the different
All the
colors.
different ones that all the different roles.
Giamatti.
No, nobody photoshopped this.
Oh, Giamatti.
This is
I like it.
incredible. Okay, please continue.
Sorry about that. We are friends. You magnificent, resplendent, majestic dragon. We love you and offer tribute. All hail Tiamat. Complete.
Get that winky with the tongue out.
I'll wink while I send the message. I don't think it's a carry. Yeah.
There's a way to find out.
Okay. Yeah, I send it. I do send it.
And this is, and they can respond.
Yeah, they get to respond.
They get to respond. It says, it can be difficult to tell with your kind, but based on this message, I suspect you are children.
This is a very smart dragon. I relay this to the group.
I don't know, guys. We're dealing with a real motherfucker.
We've been outfoxed.
I think we were for him now.
Can he hear us? Is sound penetrating through there?
That I
like,
don't.
do we hear him behind the door or anything?
Heavy
Like
breathing.
Yeah.
yeah, or anything. Or rumbling around there.
He's got a glass.
Well, if he was shaking the earth when he was wiggling around before, do we still can we hear that?
You don't hear anything.
Soundproof room. Got
Right.
it. I'm just saying, can I yell
It's
through
a
the
dragon
door?
panic room.
Yeah.
Walnut.
Let me bring this building down.
Yeah, let's crash it down.
I look at Denari and I go, okay, well, we tried it your way.
Now we try it mine.
To free him?
Yes.
No, to crush him.
With our freedom. Yes.
with our earth power.
Oh, this is a mission accomplished situation, isn't it?
Unless you have a better idea.
Not killing it is a good idea.
We could have it both ways. We could bring down this building, and then we could also leave the gold here in front of the door in case it wants to come out and get it.
We'll let it decide.
That's a great outcome.
It's a compromise.
Take the gold or die.
You're either with us or against us. You're right. It is mission accomplished. All right.
Right now,
Hang on, let me
Walnut,
see if I have anything else.
tell me
Yes.
about your. Are you looking through your robust?
I mean,
Druids get so much, like, some of their spells are whacked out.
I know.
there's some other stuff, but I just,
Quake it.
okay.
Quake that ass.
You got to quake it up.
So I will center this down in. I know at the end of the cylinder where the gate is, in an attempt to bust up the gate. It gets to do a dex save, but it's a gate.
Yeah, let me roll my gate.
Okay, so hi.
The gate nimbly leaps out of the way.
Oh yeah, pirouettes.
So yeah, I cause the very earth itself to tremble.
I'm gonna take cover behind Dinar.
For 8.
Can you describe for me the actual interactions? Like, the earth trembles.
And then
What's the damage based on?
it says all creatures in area except you save or bludgeoning damage. Loose ground is turned into difficult terrain.
Oh, I see.
It
Yeah, exactly.
Shimmies the whole
Yeah, I was
earth.
just going to say, because it has the damage thing, and that's one thing. And sometimes the game has you, like, I have a bunch of ways in here to determine how you can hurt a regular door. But that's not what's happening. Like, you're
loosening the earth.
turning that part of the earth that holds the thing into gravel, which is a
Yes.
very different.
Yes. It's a 10-foot radius, so it's like centered on that gate.
Oh yeah, exactly. So have you pushed Dinar aside?
I'm just looking right at him and I say we tried things your way, and then I do this.
Well, it seems to me that a druid of the EPA would at least ask the earth.
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
That's my opinion.
that's a good point.
Did we see into the room at all when the door opened? The door is metal. There's the metal aperture to get in. Was the room itself metal, or was the room itself earth? Was this like a metal box
It's just
underground?
dark. It's just dark back there.
So,
Okay, you recall in the Underdark,
Sure.
Nolayan could ask the very earth to give up wealth, and it was compelled to do so.
So she digs her feet into the ground a little bit, and in her voice says, "Earth, may you move and end this machine rooted inside you."
Yeah, it knows.
Yeah.
It knows what you want, but your voice, even in indecision, with the casting of the spell, takes on a different character, and the stone around the edge just rejects the door.
Okay.
It is like there's like a sheer, like you can see that from the column that you're in. Upon the casting of the spell, like they sort of become decoupled from one another, so that the steel cap of this gate is now like cocked at an odd angle. So you can actually see, like visually see beyond that gate into the area beyond.
Okay.
And it is the gate has begun to sort of whine fruitlessly.
And then I look at the two of you and I go, "Let's finish this thing."
Okay.
I'll get
You
the
wanna
gold.
Keep beating it up. Is that your plan?
what else can we do? Talking to it doesn't work.
No, it's fine. Let's do it.
We haven't exercised all options to finish talking to it.
Hit it with the gold. I got another compromise.
Yeah. He's talking to you.
Yeah, in a way that a lot of people talk to me.
If Dinar wants to walk in with the gold, offering it out,
Dinar will do that without asking anyone. Dinar will go in first again.
Okay, so it's almost like a broken garage door almost.
All right.
It's just sort of like tilted cattywampus in
Yeah.
this edge, and it's winding and occasionally like discharging into the stone and ground above it harmlessly. But you can kind of you can kind of get in and like shoulder your way under it.
When Walnut is like, no, we're taking this thing down, Dinar goes, no, stop. And then the door opens up and he goes, great job. Awesome. Nice work. Pat on the shoulder, run past.
Do you have the treasure?
Scoop it up.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I'm going to leave treasure on the ground.
I'll take it a while. Like, it's just like you kind of lay your cloak down a little bit,
Yeah.
scoop, scoop, scoop.
Back to Dad.
Yeah.
And so you just run straight into the dark tunnel
Yeah. Talk to him.
without dark vision? It's cool.
I want to talk to him again.
All right.
Well, I mean, he's in a room, right? I mean, it was just a door and he was inside the room. It sounded like the room was
that's Dinar.
pretty tight, right?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
it's very Dinar. I'm just making sure.
Dinar, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he would do.
So
in
we
this.
just see him running
Look,
into
him-
pitch black.
He's not
Oh yeah,
Cool.
being rational. He's irrational at the moment.
yeah. It's worship. Like it's
Yeah.
it's the closest thing he has
This
to
is
worship.
you in that room all over again. It's Dinar's turn now.
He's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you grab that wealth, and then
I just go in screaming.
No, you
praise.
basically like just down the slide, basically, just like down the slide underneath this door,
Yeah.
lift
just
it up,
trying to say nice
and you
stuff.
can hear it. It's like the Blue Man Group, like it's just clang clang into the darkness of this cave.
All right. Well,
Wait, hold on. And then I'm going to instantiate Glowman again, dancing lights, and
thanks.
and say, time for more adventures once again. I send him running out. What's your movement? Dinar?
30 speed.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can keep up.
So he sneaks up behind you, but since he's glowing, he sneaks
Doesn't
up,
sneak that well.
He sneaks up soundlessly.
Yeah.
But you can sort of see, there's a moment where you see your own silhouette projected in front of you on the dark wall
Yeah.
of the cavern, but it's constantly shifting in shape with a little bounce.
I don't have dark vision either, so I'm following Glowman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, follow along.
Yeah, same. I go with. For the record, though, I will take your lead, Walnut. Like as far as murdering the dragon.
I see.
Will you seem to have a good handle on when to
When to murder.
stop trying the diplomat route?
That's cool. We can outvote him now, 3-2.
It's true. Yeah, so when we're following Dinar, I give the two of you like a meaningful look, like
Rosie taps her bicep. She kisses it.
Bam!
okay.
Snake show. So how are you?
I'm creeping in there with a
Thriz also kisses
treasure. Yeah.
Just kisses her other bicep.
Very strong.
So what are you saying into the darkness?
I'm creeping in with all this gold, and I'm just like pleasantries, just loading them up. Every flowery word Dinar can think of
There's
to
no trees down here,
to
man.
describe him.
Pleasant or otherwise.
I don't know. It's dark. We don't know. Thou art like a summer's day. And he's kind of creeping in like, hey, magnificent dragon. We've maybe got off on the wrong foot. We went to parlay. I want to talk with you. You mentioned Barsmalis. So I want to know more. I want to talk to you. Gold first. Head down. Subservient.
Just reaching out. So after you past near that or through that aperture, you're entering into, so that area out, the rest of the tube was smooth, like not worked, not cut. It looked like it had been swept out through will, like a stone shape. No tool made it that way. The deeper you get into this here, you are starting to think that you are instead moving into the older portions of the quarry. So you were at the mouth of it for last Stone's Day last year. Cake was thrown in, right? Ritual, maybe not 100% iterated, in keeping with the culture of the town, but you did your best.
I did.
That's all anybody wants.
I did.
You had made, you'd gone in a little bit to check it out. But down here, this is definitely worked by tools, and there's no mechanism anymore to collect the water that runs into a place like this. So it is very cold, humid. There is the pools themselves are cold, but the overall pressure of the place is pushing down. And this is not a place that you know. It's not a place, even people who rigorously follow the last Stone's Day holiday, functionally speaking, a holiday to worship miners. No one is aware of these places, and has been for a while. It's a part of the town that isn't really modern. So you could hear a voice as you do now, and it would be very difficult to tell where the voice had come from. So a voice projects theoretically from someplace before you, and it says that it has been very long since a paladin of Vars Malus dared to enter the sanctum of a red dragon. And so you're there with this, in this earnest prayer.
Yeah.
Are you still walking through as you hear this sound?
Yeah, I mean, he's looking for...
Glowman takes up a place.
Yeah.
Like by
my side.
Like a gentle sun.
Yeah.
To your left.
Hugging my leg.
Like a squire.
Yeah.
Exactly. He says, "Do you know why that is?"
I have no idea. What do you know? What do you know?
I know that the Great Mother tore him apart with her own claws.
That's impossible.
I find everything about you amusing. And even the thing's breath is apparent in this place. It's just carried through every knot and twist of this thing. Is someone keeping track of where you're moving? Because right now, are you just sort of following the sound?
Well,
I want to make sure that someone is taking care of.
Does this branch? Has it had a chance to branch at all, or are we?
Yeah.
Only been in a tunnel?
As you're moving, there's T branches. I mean, this is a warren. Any place they could find mineral wealth.
Yeah.
It's something like a maze.
Dinar is not paying attention to where he's going. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's looking around.
That was
He's
my fear.
Trying to see where he is, but he's not.
He doesn't care. I don't think.
I think once it's established that this is going to be a maze-like encounter, then Rosie, by the light of Glowman, has
Things kick
got
in,
her.
yeah.
She's trying to keep track of where we're going.
But I bet it's like a didgeridoo circular breathing thing. Like I bet her mind is like a buffer where it can hold a certain amount of terrain and travel.
Sure.
And so then it's just about trying to decant that while the new information comes in.
Right.
And eventually she'll reach parity.
Sure.
It's like a translator,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They have to be translating a sentence back while they're listening.
Well, they're listening. Yeah. Okay, so she's keeping track.
Dinar would be very. He would be confused and incensed. He would just be like, "That's everything you say is wrong. I've been in his lair. I've suffered his trials." And he'll grab his little amulet around his neck, and with like maybe some sort of divine loyalty, make it glow. Just like power still work. Like if he wasn't here, none of this would work, right? So just like I know he's alive.
You know.
Do you know where he is?
You know he's alive because your necklace shines. Is that sufficient in this nighted age?
Well,
I assume this is
if you would
draconic.
come out.
No.
It's all common.
Oh, it's all common. If you would come out, I could show you more of his glory.
I, Paladin, or we?
We.
How much of her power would you like to contend with at once?
Just the part that has the answers.
Oh, there are no answers here.
I still feel like we're getting off on the wrong foot. I'm sorry, I was a little out of line. Just come out and we can talk. Why are you hiding? Where are you?
So his pace is quickening and his breath is starting to catch.
Dinar is going to start taking coins one by one and just saying, "Where are you?" and flicking them into the dark. Like, just trying to see where they land sort of thing. And which is a big deal because he doesn't want to give up gold.
Yeah.
And that's how out of it he is. And he's just like, "Where are you? Bing, bing, bing. Where are you? Ding, ding." Just flicking pennies into the darkness sort of thing. Trying to see if they hit anything because he can only see so far.
You fling a coin into the darkness, and you know that the cavern continues, but the coin hits something and stops in midair, and it just hits it and falls to the ground, and then in the cavern itself, you see two eyes blink open where you threw the coin.
The same eyes that I recognized from before?
No.
Different eyes.
No.
Ooh.
I need perception rolls.
I will take advantage.
Well, out of garbage. Oh, I'm gonna take advantage too.
Trash and
Ooh.
filth.
15 and then a 14. All right. So
13.
18.
Okay.
I got a 16, but
16.
I'm at the front.
Yeah, okay.
I threw it.
Yeah,
Glowman's
exactly.
there.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any other way to goose it?
He's got your back.
Yeah.
No, 16's okay.
All right.
15 or better is good. So you can see that in that same blink pattern, you can see sort of off to the left and right as these caverns they've scratched out of the earth continue down. You can see more of these twin lights blinking open here and there.
How many?
Right now, you would guess maybe 10
Wrong way.
pairs.
Right.
10 pairs. All right. How many apples?
I'm gonna send Glowman over to one of those pairs. I'm getting hungry now. So I want to investigate this light, these little glowing eyes.
So Glowman pads silently forward, and the two eyes, and the closer he gets, the eyes kind of blink a couple times, and then when they open, they're sort of half open, like the bright, like it's too much light. And then as the shape kneels down, you can see that it's almost like it's made of glass. Like it's transparent and clear, but you can see the eyes on the structure that would suggest a body.
But it clearly did like kind of crouch.
Yeah. And you can see its hand comes out and tries to pat your little glowing boy.
What kind of a hand does it look
It
like?
looks like a person's hand.
But a translucent hand?
Translucent bubble person?
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach out to that creature
Then you're gonna run ahead.
in the mind.
Like, oh, no.
Get out of the way.
Pet me.
Hello, friend. Friend? What? I'm trying to see if there's language in here.
Yeah. So the
Rooting around.
the response is a woman's voice, but it sounds like I'm trying to think if Cthulhu would have ever. I bet there's something like this in the Underdark too, except it wouldn't be cool like a parrot. It would be evil. It would be like a trap, a mimic creature.
Okay.
So the way that it would speak a human language has sort of a raspy, almost remembered, like recorded characteristic. Like even when it's simulating real sentences out of full things, it still sounds canned in some way.
Right.
And the voice has a kind of music almost behind it, like a wind chime or like a marimba, like a rich, deep sound. And she says, "Are you here to do something about these dragons?"
Well, they can't hear this, so. These dragons. Yes, and statement, yes. And then question, these? Plural?
She says, "Come on." And she waves the other pairs of eyes in from the other corridors, and she says, "These. I don't know what the number is of too many dragons. I've settled on one. We have a surplus. We're simple mining folk here. We're not really equipped to handle something like this."
As a denizen of under the earth, do I recognize these beings?
You're not sure. It certainly looks spectral. If you had to say, right, if you had to make an assessment about this type of body and sort of how it presents itself in this light, you would suggest that this is probably a ghost of some kind.
Your first ghost.
But he doesn't even know it.
Yeah, exactly. He won't perceive it that way.
It's just a weird see-through people that are
Sort
down
of
here.
bubble person.
Where are the rest of you? I mean, they're aware that I'm here with others.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We are primarily concerned with eliminating this dragon, if not from this plane of existence, then from this area. One of our members has a different idea how to do that. But is that your goal as well? How do they trouble you?
Are you here to help us with these dragons?
Yeah.
Sure.
Totally, yes.
The intonation is exactly the same as the last time she said it.
Fascinating.
It's like an NPC with like 3 lines of lipped dialogue.
It's a answering machine.
And she says, "Are you thirsty?"
Always.
Yeah.
For knowledge.
Thirst.
For knowledge.
And she says,
2 things:
Well-
knowledge and water.
I got some of that. And she begins to walk down the leftmost passage. And for the purpose of the game, we'll say that you have a working knowledge of this process all the way back out to Lighthouse.
Thank you.
So you take it, you basically go out from the left, and the farther in you get, it's only maybe 30 or 40 feet until the entire, it's caved in. It's completely caved in.
And are they proceeding as though it's not?
Correct?
Oh.
They seem to be just filing
Just go
into
through.
it.
Oh.
So a ghost pops up, and you walk over to it and start talking to it without words. So,
But I will inform.
all right, I was gonna say, because Dinar is talking to this dragon and still trying to find this dragon, he had no reason to stop.
Okay, I'll break in on.
He's still talking. Hey,
Hey.
I'll break into your mind. I'll invade. I'll say, wait. There are some very clear people that live down here. They know more about these dragons. Come on, let's go.
They know where he is.
Yeah, the least.
This is
The
what we
least.
need to hear. Yeah.
Yeah, the least we can do is figure out what they know.
Yeah. That would startle Dinar. He's like flicking coins, and he's like, "What? Flick?
just blink, blink,
What?
blink,
What? Think."
blink, blink, blink.
Only one, the eye that it
Just,
hit,
just
is
like,
bothered. The other eyes don't care.
sits there.
But once it goes through the
Yeah.
passes
And
through-
so you're standing in front of this, this just shattered shelf of rock. They just effortlessly walked through.
Are we supposed to be able to do that? We're not able to follow through these rocks.
And she says, so her head just pops out. You can just see the eyes sort of come through the stone. She says, "Do you have bodies?"
Yes. Yes.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Does that change things? It's like embarrassed.
Yeah.
That would embarrass me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys have figured it out. We haven't yet.
Understood. It's like that. It's not convenient. She whispers something. She withdraws from the rock, and slowly but surely individual rocks are moved out and placed in. So there's a place for you to lower your head and find yourself on the other side. And what you see and hear is, it looks like, I'm trying to think. So when I was a kid, there was a tree fall where, and we made the area underneath the tree fall like a fort because it had fallen, but there was enough branches to keep it sort of up off the ground. And then the rest of the branches just made this hollow space. And it's something like that. The wall behind you obviously has a little crook for you to get in, but this looks like the site of a massive cave-in. Once you've gone in, there is a sort of a wide open area. You can see miners' clothes and rags, tools, spent lanterns. But they all just sit.
Right.
They come in and sit very near and are gesturing at one another and speaking about things.
In common?
Absolutely, in common. Indeed, in the common, like even Propha has a light red larch accent. It's like certain like inflections of the CH. It's a little bit higher on the mouth, but they have what you would say is sort of like a prototypical red larch accent.
Trying to figure out how funny it is for Cthulhu to continue to not know that, that these are like ancestral. I think he has to know at this point.
What if he says something like, "Oh my God, I think they're ghosts"? Cthulhu is like, "Absolutely not."
What evidence is there for this?
Clearly, these miners have figured something out here beneath the earth. This is a very special place. They now live.
Fantastic technique.
All right. Yeah. Some sort of technology. I wish I could shun my body.
So
Do my work.
there are a couple that are sort of bringing these small tin cups, and they have a system. There's like shadows that have gathered in the corner of this cave-in where they spend most of their time over here, and they are drawing the cup through this shadow, like through the darkness, and when they bring it up, there's something in it. And they've started to distribute these amongst their fellows. And ultimately, they bring each of you a glass of it as well.
Thanks very much. So hospitable.
Does it look like Shadow? Is it dark? Doesn't matter. Rosie drinks.
Yeah.
There's no world in which she's not drinking this.
But there's a moment where she's like, oh, shadow. All right, wait. No.
Yeah, Rosie drinks it.
Yeah, it's cold, but very sweet, like almost cloyingly sweet. And when they drink it, their bodies fill out jet black.
Oh.
Nice.
What happens to me? Anything?
What happens to them because we're not drinking?
Yeah, I'm not drinking.
I drink it right away.
I don't
I don't be rude.
drink things people hand me.
Yeah, I'm not drinking.
I go, where's the dragon?
Yeah.
You threaten
I
the
didn't come here for drinks. I didn't come here to knock them back.
She says, listen, you're going to, by the time you're done here, you're going to be sick of dragons. Why don't you
That's
just
impossible. You're talking crazy talk.
just take a seat. We'll tell you what we know. And then you can go deal with this dragon problem. Are you going to help us with these dragons?
Yes, I will. We are going to do that.
You haven't helped us with the dragons.
We haven't had,
Look, I
haven't had
exist to
time
help
yet.
dragons, okay?
No, don't help the dragons. The dragons are the problem. Who is this guy?
Who is this lady?
He's a colleague.
They're just
Who is this lady?
Does he have authority here?
You
with
just met her and
Is
she's
he your boss?
I think so. I think so. I think that's why he's here. Pretty sure that's why he's here.
She says, a few months ago, that was when we really started to see the dragons. And not just dragons, but people taking care of the dragons.
What kind of people?
Some kind of cult.
Corporeal.
Oh yeah, they can't go through the stones either. That's something you and them have in common.
Bunch of losers. Well, I guess.
Hey. How many dragons showed up a few months ago? If you had to guess.
Well, back then it was just eggs.
Oh. Okay. So how many eggs hatched?
Well, the ones that we have seen come up here to Red Larch, maybe 5.
Ooh. Okay.
All at the same time.
But there was many, many eggs and crates and crates of weapons started coming down here a few days ago.
These guys know a lot. It's very fortunate that we came down here. Good thing we left that orphanage. Yeah.
Ghost Ex Machina.
Okay. So are you... We want to deal with these. We notice these weapons
Thank you.
above.
You said you would.
We said we would, and we will, deal with these dragons, help you with these dragons. But how do they bother you? What do they get in the way of? Are they coming in and out here all the time?
All the time.
Just making a ruckus?
All the time. And it's not theirs.
Oh, that's true.
It's not
It's
theirs.
just free space.
You think a dragon hatchery is a good long-term proposition as a neighbor?
It's going to bring the value way down.
Maybe not. Maybe
true.
not.
I'm not that familiar, Dinar, with such things. I assume that the sound of these dragons entices you, but are they all red? Did you see the nature of these eggs? Were they all the same type?
What? When you say red, what do you mean by that?
Describe the concept of color.
Not the past tense of read, but the visible color.
Oh, and there's some heads nod around the circle. She says, I remember red, but I don't think that I can have red anymore. I don't got the lookers for it.
It's the glasses.
Can't see those glasses.
That makes sense. I know what that's like. Am I able to see color? I think I can.
Or everything's red to you.
It just stuns.
Or like I
Kathris.
ask the figure, I'm like, do you think I'm seeing real color then? It's like they figured out better ways to see.
Oh boy.
Super color. She says, okay, so we can get you close, but where they have set up shop, much hotter, much warmer. And no one made it. It's not a good red larch quarry. It's something else. The earth just opened up.
Interesting.
The cult members that you mentioned, are they the ones handling the crates of weapons?
Somebody else seemed to have brought them down, but they're certainly the ones distributing them, training with them. And she says, I think that we could handle part of it. I think that we could help a little.
Which part?
I think that we could annoy them
Okay.
a lot. I
Okay.
think they wouldn't like it if we came down and started messing with things. And we died already, so it'd probably be hard for them to do it again. I think. I don't know.
Well, I want you to be
I
careful
don't think.
anyway.
Yep. And she says, the lady they have running the place, you need to pay special attention to.
Okay. Can you describe her?
Yes. She has with her at all times an instrument that she can play. And if she plays, you must dance.
Okay.
I don't know how you can help yourself with that. I don't know if you should melt a candle in your ear.
Okay. It's good to know.
Do you have to dance? Do you dance?
No,
Oh, okay.
no,
Small favors.
no. We've seen it. We've seen what happens when someone doesn't do something at the appointed time.
Okay. Good to know. Okay.
And she says, is it almost last Stone's Day?
It is. Tomorrow.
And they still do it.
Oh, yes.
Do they still have the cake?
They do. So much cake.
Do the children dig into the cake?
They do.
Do they have the canaries?
They do.
Do they sing the song?
They do.
When she talks about that, you start to hear the song because there's no mouths, but you start to hear the song in this cavern. It's like just like that, just like that.
Exactly like that.
Well, that's good. That's good.
What's your name?
Helen.
Helen. Would it be... Last year, I didn't quite grasp the notion of Last Stone's Day.
What did you do?
I don't even want to revisit it, but Helen, I'll tell you. I saw children throwing cake into the quarry, and I did not necessarily understand the names that they were saying. They seemed very happy, so I said the names of all my friends. And a child asked me when they died.
Living friends?
Living friends, you see them before you. Some of them may not wish to be living.
Well, it won't be up to them soon.
Oh, well, that's not good. What does that mean?
Well, usually something happens right away.
Uh-huh.
Did anything dangerous happen?
every day of our lives.
consistently.
Yeah.
It's going to keep going like that.
It's just forever.
Helen, when it does happen, can I come here to live for a time?
Not long, but sometime.
Okay.
But sometime. Are you going to help us with these dragons?
Yes, we will. We will help you with these dragons.
Then help me with the dragons.
We're going to help you with the dragons.
Tell us where the dragons are.
Yes.
I can show you.
Show us to the dragons.
Show us where the dragons are.
So they, of course, move effortlessly through the stone wall. They take a left. She has a small coterie with her. And are you making, is your scroll out? You're taking quick notes?
Of course.
Okay. They lead you apparently nonsensically through these caverns, which become rougher and rougher until in one place they must have broken through the wall itself, and there was no longer anything to mine. There was simply a kind of aperture into a vast underground area that was borne out. And you see telltale signs in there of what may have done it. Burned and scraped into the stone, moving through as the cavern sort of continues in its scope and scale. You can see symbols like burned and etched almost into a glass. You think that this cavern itself was probably bored out by the wandering crypt on its migration from the south.
Yeah, so these are the same kind of symbol patterns we saw there.
The glyphs, are they still in the rock?
They are.
Interesting. Okay.
Can we read or recognize the glyphs? What are they saying?
Yeah, they're the same glyphs that
right.
indicate the prisoners of the
Okay.
of the Ur, or not the Ur, but of the Sanglyph.
Right.
All right.
That's a good find.
I still
Exact-
got your noose around your neck, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. So with that, we can see the party along with their new sort of shadow silhouette friends looking out into this massive eldritch gouge underneath the surface of the world. Shadow Council, Mayor Laver Spacey. We're going to go into our break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to do more Dungeons & Dragons, maybe like an hour. What do you think? Let's do it. We'll see you. Hello, I'm Jeffrey K. Horkins, and this is Test C Teams. When last we saw our heroes, they gazed out below the earth, terrifying. And like, imagine if you will, a dark diorama.
Hereditary.
Yeah, a dark diorama focused on subterranean heat vents, active cracks deep in the earth,
Aggro crag.
the occasional gout of magma, real stalactites and stalagmites. Any other time, this would be a delightful tour.
For some.
For some.
I don't think you've never had a good feeling about being deep in the earth.
It's a little unnerving.
I'm not a huge fan.
I can take it or leave it.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are all there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of not good here, too.
So we see this wandering crypt passage.
Wandering crypt inspired interiors.
Right. But do we see any evidence of these crates or broken dragon eggs laying around?
From this vantage, no.
Okay.
You would have to find your way down from here.
No boy. Okay.
Because it opens up into and then basically goes down sheer.
So I'll turn to Helm and her phalanx of ghosts and say, this is...
Her ghostly phalanx.
Right. This goes down. This is going to take us to the dragons. They're down there.
Oh, yes.
Okay. You have any
There's a ready supply.
advice about this?
When you said you were going to help me with these dragons.
He did
We will help you.
say that.
It's has now taken on a call and response. Like,
Yeah.
I want to reply the exact same way. How would you said you would help by you could irritate?
Oh, profoundly so. Yes. Sometimes we do it to amuse ourselves.
Then do that. It's a good idea. We should form a plan to make the best use of that type of amusement.
Here's what I'm thinking. There's possibly 5 red dragons down there. One of them nearly killed all of us. So we can't go in there hoping to fight 5 red dragons and Lord only knows how many cultists. So what's the plan here? What are we going to do to get these dragons out of this cave today?
What else is down here? Maybe we could just cave the entire thing in and then
Well, we're down here.
they can live down there.
That's one thing that's down
I-
here is us, yeah.
My body is here.
That's actually a pretty good point, though. Like, if we cave in the entrance to the Wandering Crypt, then they can't get back out, presumably. This is their only entrance.
That's true.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of weapons they have, because if they're bringing mining type like explosives and things like that, then they could presumably they
Yeah.
could get out again.
Well, if it's what Galabas is bringing, it's just actual.
It's just daggers and
Arms.
such.
Right? Yeah.
Alyssa, do we have the results of the poll?
Yes.
Okay, good. I know see it. So yeah, it's an overwhelming sight.
If you guys want to go check it out first, I can pass without trace us, and we can stealth down there.
That's
and
very cool.
At least take a look.
Sure.
Okay. But if you have ideas about like Earth Tremor again, or whatever we can do with our quick cave in, just keep that like in the holster.
We can do that.
Okay. So pass without trace, +10 to stealth.
And for a little extra flavor, I'm gonna. What does a Tiamat cultist look like? What like how tall on average? What race? What do they look? Happy all the time? Or
We
what
saw them in Scala.
Yeah.
So you can harken back to that memory.
Those are all
I guess.
dragonborn.
In Scala, definitely. And you've seen versions of that. You saw like the undead variant over there in Westbridge. You have some examples of their garb.
Okay. Wait, I can't do garb though. I'd have to steal garb. You turn my stuff inside out so it doesn't look like me.
You figure out the base part, and then you're like, yeah, it's all dirty, all my cult stuff.
Oh wait, no, you can form clothes with disguise self, right? It's just that they're not actually there. Yeah, remind me. Maybe you can't. No, because I remember the first time it happened to me, she stole my belongings.
Helen might know where we can find.
Okay.
cultist garbs.
I don't know how you react.
So
was mine.
That's the thing we can do.
So the path,
Yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and
yeah,
belongings.
looked it
it's
up.
craggy AF. But moving carefully, you can find your way down in the largest part of this cavern. And then now that you're down here proper, you can see shattered shattered or potentially hatched eggs, leavings, shells.
What do the eggs look like?
What color?
Yeah, like, can Dinar notice anything about them?
Yeah, I mean these are definitely chromatic dragon
All different colors?
eggs. Yes, a potpourri.
One of each color?
There's an assortment. It's just shattered all over.
All right.
I'm looking for something that's historically been known as a perception check.
Okay.
From everybody.
I'm taking advantage this time.
Me too.
All right.
I'm sick of these bad rules.
I will also do it.
Not.
You should have
3. It's fine. I'm saving this so I can entitle 6 dragons at once.
12 out 14.
Got 20.
Ooh.
20 is very nice. So, as you're traveling, as soon as you get down, even just up from the floor, just the geothermal heat has made this an incredibly unpleasant context. We haven't developed the advanced fabrics that wick at this point in the fantasy world, and so there's a lot of suffering just from moisture. But as you're there's plenty of cover to traverse on the stalagmite tip, but you can see Walnut just clinging to a stalactite. You can see a red dragon just hanging perfectly still
Okay.
from the ceiling.
Okay. So I wordlessly pointed out to my companions.
You can see that it has a firm grip on it and sort of like stretches its neck back and forth, and then snorts contentedly a couple times.
Does this look like the same dragon as before, or can you tell?
I think that it would take a level of sophistication beyond what you've been able to develop.
Does it look moon burnt?
Can Dinar? Yeah.
Let's try it.
I mean, not all dragons look the same to Dinar.
Give it a try.
Fair.
All right.
You gonna take advantage?
Yeah. I need to see. We're about to fight a bunch of dragons. I need to see these.
You save your 12 charges?
Yeah. That'll only let me entitle 6 dragons.
He's going to try to entitle 6 of them at the same time.
Let's
Jack.
check.
4 times.
Dice. Jack dice.
15.
Hey.
That's quite good. So you're gonna assess it. This is not the same one, you don't think?
All right. I say that's not our boy.
I mean, it looks like he's maybe sleeping peacefully, feeling good. I don't think it's the one that we
That's not our boy.
stung.
Okay.
I do, when you look back, I do have the appearance of a red dragonborn cultist. They're the best I can remember their garb.
Nice. Very tasteful.
And their, I know what
Their amenities.
yeah, and I remember what the amulet looks like as well, right? So I'm going to go ahead and,
That
I've
mask.
got that
Yeah.
similar thing for my focus. Maybe a little bit too garish, like the Halloween costume version. It's too proud, too much.
Yeah.
But
Dinar gets both offended and then comforted. Like, it's nice to see another dragonborn around though.
It's not a huge problem.
Yeah, I know you're not a real one, but it's nice.
He made the attempt.
He may,
Yeah, he made the attempt.
Is this you pretending to be a dragonborn?
yeah,
That's good.
I love it has more than one head, so it's the best one. Yeah.
Wow.
What are we gonna do looking like a...
Whoa!
I don't know what I'm going to do, but if for some reason the stealth fails, there's a fallback, hopefully.
So, in the so it's so evil.
Bad things. Yeah.
I'm a bad boy. I'm a mean old bad boy.
My big dragon is all 5 flavors. It's going to hurt everyone.
Can I have the book?
Yes. You sure can.
No, you can't, because I'm a bad boy.
I don't do anything anyone wants.
I'm not going to go to school.
Smoke,
Yeah.
right?
Right, yeah.
Like cigarettes.
Like cigarettes and stuff.
Yeah. So, there's these sort of, like, as I said, these, like, no, like, imagine a dark flavor ridge. Right? Imagine.
A black ruffle.
Yeah,
Cherry?
exactly.
Yeah, I was saying, like,
Yeah. Imagine
cherry.
ruffles made from the most evil potato.
I like bad ridges. That's my fucking problem.
Bad ridges.
Okay.
Kate Welch. Bad ridges.
Yes. I'm here.
Well, not. I mean, we need to make a plan.
True.
It's true.
Do we care what happens to these eggs?
Nope.
I don't think
Are there
so.
any unhatched ones?
Here it's just shells, it looks like.
Okay.
Then never mind. Did not have that information. Walnut didn't say anything.
If we do find any, though, that are new, I don't.
Let's stomp them.
Yeah.
Can you hex things again, or is that a one-time thing?
I need to take a break. I got Hex and Dissonant Whispers burned out this last time, and we did not rest.
Okay.
Oh, do you only have 2 spell slots?
Okay. Well, then I can't turn the dragon into anything, but I can turn Dinar into a dragon.
You what?
You can do what?
You can polymorph.
Ooh.
Him,
Medium size.
medium size,
Yeah.
to something with a similar challenge rating.
That's like 6 bread boxes. It's about how big Dinar is.
This would
So
be
you're gonna turn him
Kind of
into
loaf.
a red dragon?
we could
Like
turn
a young
him,
red dragon or
we
something?
could turn him into a young red dragon.
Young red dragon.
Like maybe a smaller red dragon, not a big one. Mm-hmm. And he could potentially get information from the other dragons.
This is
Yeah.
wicked.
Dinar would like all of that. I don't even know how he would react. It would blow his mind.
That's what Walnut
Although he
said.
would be like, is that a red dragon?
No, Walnut says this. She goes, I could turn you for a time into a small red dragon.
For a limited time.
Does that help us?
He'd be like, yes, yes, yes. 1,000 times yes. Just throwing money at you.
No.
Is this what
What I want to know is what kind of information are we looking for from the red dragon? Before we go in there, let's just have a dry run.
Okay, role play.
The information we are looking for from this red dragon
Yes.
is different from the information that Dinar is looking for from this
Dinar
red
can
dragon.
look for his information and ours, right?
Well, I don't want
theoretically?
our informations shouldn't be at odds. I guess what's our goal? We know that these dragons shouldn't be here. We know this is a Tiamat scenario. Where Dinar, you're anti-Tiamat, right? Like Chris said, like genuinely. I know it's a very big dragon, but you don't want all dragons.
No.
Not every single.
I mean, no.
Not a big Tiamat fan.
Not a big Tiamat fan. I mean, I'm a fan of all dragons, but less so them.
This
Okay.
red one was making fun of yours, of your god, and that's
Yeah, I
not.
think he meant it. Yeah, just friends do. We're just joshing.
You're going to get really smart.
Hey.
Look at the target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast.
Hey. Get ready.
This is gonna be amazing.
Oh my
Jeez.
god.
I'm going to have to put on my big boy pants.
Okay, so we want to
What are
know.
the stats of a dragon?
They're good.
Nice.
So we want to know. It would be a dragon of the same level as Dinar, so it would be a level 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I want to know, the Walnut wants to know this. What I want to know is who is in charge. Where are they?
I don't know how they got there.
And you can ask how they got there.
Yeah, I'm curious, like, what they're doing there, who put them there, which I guess would be who's in charge. But, like,
I want to know.
why are they all living under a town all of a sudden?
When are they gonna make the move?
Yeah.
On Red Larch.
This seems like overkill to take over a red larch.
Well,
Dragons?
it's just one spot.
Yeah.
No one would think to look here.
It's a distribution channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
You gotta
sounds,
think about it like a network.
it sounds like Wilbur's son, but his was about business and being famous, and this is about evil.
Yeah.
gotta try to talk them into leaving. Like, you have to be the one to convince them to try to leave.
I don't know. I think we have to destroy them.
Yeah, I mean, that's the fallback.
We could destroy their weapons cache.
For sure, yeah.
Just start.
That's a classic MMO move.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's so much. I mean, there's flame down here. This is a hot place. There's a lot of things that are incompatible. I think this is my chair doing that. Yep.
Make it end.
I was like, what is that noise?
Okay, so do we feel good about this? Oh, and down here where we are, so we see this dragon coiled around
Yeah.
a stalactite.
Resting in some way.
Do we see other like structures or encampments?
Yeah, I mean,
or-
farther, like I say, so from here, we talked about the flavor ridges before. This is sort of natural earthen channels gouged out that over time have been filled with the natural actions of subterranean spaces.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there's actually like smoke that hangs over in the top of the cavern itself, and you can see from here, like farther in, you can see smoke rising from. It's substantial enough to house encampments of various kinds, and then often the distance itself, like deep into the place, there is like a massive cleared out area. So its exact its exact purpose isn't clear from here, but there's clearly that there's been an effort to set this place apart.
Oh, like a staging area, something. Okay. I'm ready.
All right.
Dinar is 100% on board with being turned into a dragon. Even he's come back down to earth a little bit.
Even temporarily.
He's had his now run in with a dragon and has to lick his wounds a little bit, but still not fully embracing that these are necessarily out to get him. Like they can't be won over. But I think he would be lucid enough in all this to be like, should get more info before I just go into a room blind,
Yeah.
looking like a dragon.
Okay.
Can we send Legati or a spy first?
I mean, we can. Sure. How far away is this encampment? And like, could we? How much travel would we have to do to get there?
It's probably about a half hour, 45-minute walk.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm more comfortable, like trying to trick the cultists and get information out of them rather than like
The
we found
dragons?
a dragon that's above us. Let's start interrogating
Sneak
it.
past him then.
We can
Yeah.
sneak past him. Yeah. I'm saying turn into a dragon when we get to the lair. And I'll just walk in.
Yeah.
Be like, hello, fellow dragons.
Yeah.
Skateboard.
Yeah.
Just hatched.
Yeah. Oh,
All right, let's
Boy.
keep that
just
plan.
got here. Where are my wings tired? Ah!
No, boys, my egg tooth tired.
All right. So we're stealthing.
So yeah, let's try and get past this dragon.
Absolutely. Sneak it up.
Plus 10.
Sneak it up. Sneak it.
Plus
No.
10.
I'm born
I'm
to
still
read
going to
it.
have to...
You got this.
I'm going to take advantage on this just because your boy don't sneak too well.
I got a 19.
27.
Yes, I'm gonna take advantage too.
Ooh.
25.
Ooh, all right.
Healthy.
So this is a huge one.
24, because I'm -1.
28.
So
Okay.
clunky, but still.
Come on, man. You got a one on me?
28. But let's roll again to see if we get nothing fancy for this.
So as you're passing beneath this, there's a couple caustic drips that fall out while it's asleep and clutching this the stalactite. But you're able to escape its tender attentions.
Vittles.
I practice being delighted by the drips.
Yeah.
To try and stop.
So as I said, so you can sort of continue up this channel, and you're starting to see the first of the encampments over on the left. And this is like formic in its activity. There's lines of people coming in, bringing in crates. Like they have some other entrance here It's not clear where they would be, like where else they would be penetrating this substructure, but they have some other access point.
That would be a good thing to know. Is where are they getting in exactly? We don't know where they're going to burst out yet, but it might be the same spot.
This is just like when you get ants in your kitchen. Like, where are they getting in?
Multiple places.
Yeah.
Dragon ants. In the home.
You got them. We thought the problem up there behind that gate was bad. It's way worse.
It's like the end of Enter the Dragon. You know, after the fight tournament and everything.
And then the dragon comes
They
in.
go in through the tunnels.
That's what I thought we were doing. When there was a dragon.
I forget.
And the dragon enters?
It entered. That's a problem. So do we want to just go for this? You're a polymorph? Is it time?
What if we find who's in charge? Is there a way to...
This lady with an instrument.
We should find out what they do with these dragons, because if they're
what are the dragons
penning these
doing?
dragons up, we could be like, got a fresh dragon, and then they just haul you off.
Yeah. Are they just like feeding them grapes? What are they doing? That's what I want to know.
Is this a good lifestyle?
I'll
Can I
feed a
just
dragon a leaf. Grape, yeah.
Could we free the dragon, dragons if they're being penned up, and do something in the chaos of that?
Yeah,
Sure.
That's
could,
tasteful.
You could sow dissent among the dragons while in there.
Yeah.
Like, this is a raw deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hand out some pamphlets.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
like in Thor.
if they're cultists, they're worshiping them, right? I think I would assume that, but maybe not.
Oh, I would guess.
Yes.
I don't know either.
So I'd like
I don't
to
know. We got to find out.
Yeah,
All right, let's
find
keep
out.
going then.
Yeah. Okay. We keep going.
We got to keep sneaking.
Yeah. So
want another sneak?
So like I say, from here you can see this encampment very clearly. They're amassing weapons, and then if you were to continue farther down on the other side, deeper into the cavern proper, you would come to that cleared space.
Do we see anything here, like everyone is at work? Do we see any place where they like congregate? Is there a place where they would?
Yeah, this is a full encampment. It has everything that looks like a small battalion type.
I want to go get in line, get some food, and
Yeah.
sit at a bench next to one of these guys.
The ghosts aren't still with us or anywhere, right? Can we leverage them as distractions or anything?
Oh yeah, where
You
would
certainly
they
could.
ended up?
Yeah, there are inky ghosts, friends.
Do we contact them?
Yeah.
Are they
Just contact
visible?
Just call them on your ghost phone.
Party line?
That's true. I suppose I can message them because I haven't done that
Yeah.
yet. Oh, no, wait.
We
That's
also
sending
don't
now.
need
I
too
burned
many
it.
answers. I mean, like, it's a cult of Tiamat. Like, everyone recognizes that's bad. Even Dinar, who's excited about dragons, doesn't want, right?
I mean, we had a run-in with the cult. I got no love for cultists.
It's not about the cult.
Yeah. They're worshiping dragons.
Which makes sense.
You know, that makes sense. In a way, I respect that. But they also did try to kill us, like, a couple adventures
They
back.
Feels like a Protestant.
Yeah.
Like,
They also came
Calvinist.
from, I would really like some revenge on all of them. Just cave in this whole thing.
Yeah, I don't care about a cultist.
Fuck a cultist.
Yeah, it's some sort of. I assume. Can we see them? Name a million. Be like, yeah, of course they're gonna worship dragons.
What kind of what are they dragons or all
Oh,
dragonborn?
it's a panoply.
Okay.
Full spread.
Well, no,
nice.
they're
Rainbow Coalition.
It's equal. Yeah, it's equal opportunity for evil dragon worship.
Nice. I'm gonna stick with this dragonborn. I put too much work into it at this point. All right, I want to go over to where their guard is down a little bit, and they're not like on the job. I don't want to run into a supervisor.
The boss.
Yeah, and then we can find out who is in charge.
Or where the dragons are. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna stride out.
We're all like, no.
From Pass Without Trace, and I'm just sort of like, praise, Tiamat does great shift of cult work that I'm done with. What does a cultist have to do to get a beverage around here?
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Rolling dice.
Roll for initiative.
Yes.
Damn it.
So roll for initiative.
All of us?
All of us? We're all passed without trip. We're all
Because you're going to want
They're all back
to
there.
act,
Oh,
and I need to know when you act.
Ready.
How long does it take to cast polymorph? Has that ship sailed?
Yeah, what am I witnessing as I
One action.
Oh, don't worry.
striding?
Once I have all the numbers, I'll let you know.
17.
17 is quite good.
13.
14.
No, 12.
5. I don't feel like doing much of anything.
Yeah. You're rolling like me on these initiatives.
Yeah.
Oh, so I understand that upon seeing what these people look like, I'm trying to look like that. It's not as costume as.
Are you shifting it?
No, I mean before I walked out.
But you're
it
walking
doesn't-
in.
I'm not wearing a T-shirt that says cultist on it.
You're walking out and immediately
That would help.
talking Thriss talk and not Tiamat talk.
I'm not super loud about it.
First person that hears you just pulls a knife.
That's true. Listen, I was loud enough that somebody
Yeah.
got concerned. Okay.
Right, so you peel out there. Let's see. Give me your first line.
Okay. Boy, I'm tired from praising Tiamat. Gotta take a breather before I get back into it.
What's your AC?
It's just like that prayer to wolf.
16.
Yeah.
Blanc, 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 blanc.
Oh, I didn't know 15 was the number this time. That's amazing.
Shadow Council. Your servant DM Daddy has offered you a boon. Now, floaty thing. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's do our cool floaty thing. And you enjoy it. Before this sentence is even complete,
Love Tiamat, but my dogs are barking. I gotta.
Jaws
The shark.
sees you out of nowhere.
From the back.
Yeah, I know. Like barreling through crates. As soon as there's a few of these out of place words, it clamps down halfway through the ironic banter and shakes you
It was so genuine, though.
like a terrier. Just snaps you back and forth.
What is it?
It is a red dragon.
Whew.
Okay.
No one knew.
Hell, we found out where the dragon
How
is.
many? How dead am I?
Do I
don't know.
recognize that one?
That is 17 points of damage.
Does that dragon love me?
Not dead yet.
Do I?
A love bite.
So it shakes you, like it rocks you like a hurricane.
Yeah.
And then it just hurls you out of its mouth.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yeah.
That's what a cultist would do.
Yeah. Well, no. Okay. So, rattled by the surprise, I'm now smashed against the wall, and I collapse to the ground. And it's a genuine oh, please. Oh, great dragon. Oh, wow, have I wronged you? It's legitimate.
Nice. Okay.
Rosie Beestinger.
Enjoy the show.
Just savor it.
No, I'm going to teleport into the shadow, whatever's closest to this red dragon.
The shadows. There's a few. Like I said, this is an encampment. They've got a few tents.
Okay.
Light sources here are spotty.
How far away from this dragon was I?
Initially, you were probably from this attack. You were here. He's walking out. Chomp.
Yeah.
Probably 20 feet.
Okay.
You can smell the sulfur from here.
Yeah, it's no problem.
I don't give a fuck about no sulfur.
Is it a young red dragon? Small?
It's YUNG.
Okay.
Hey, cool.
It's comparable. It's his mixtape dropping this month.
Young dragon.
And you would describe it as being comparable in size. You think they're at similar developmental levels?
From the one we
Medium.
saw earlier?
Yes, this is a medium dragon.
Okay. All right. Well, then I will do my shadow step, which gives me advantage on my next melee attack.
Shadow step.
And then I'll give all the sauce to this dragon, and I will attempt to do a stunning strike. And this is mostly to buy time for you to be able to do your polymorph.
Okay.
Okay, so shadow step. So It's going to give me an 11. Oof. All right,
Lucky.
roll that.
Roll.
Oof, a 10.
Yikes.
Womp, womp, womp. Shadow Council, may our labors please you.
Yes.
Your servant, Rosie Basinger. Give you that boom.
Yep.
And this is this bad boy. This massive
So much bigger.
this
Isn't the dice
monster.
tray?
Yes.
This is our massive dice.
This
is this
gigantic
big boy.
monster. And I was
Too much
surprised.
dice.
I was
Ooh.
surprised that this thing can actually hold that one up.
And I'm liking that typeface on there.
No, it's pretty smooth. The new typeface is
size
good.
of our Acq Inc dice.
Oh, the Acq Inc one is plump, right? The one's for the stage.
Yeah.
It's unlucky.
All right, here. So you went over there, and it was just like swinging
Yep. The first attack did
all
nothing.
over the place.
Yep. The first attack did nothing, I don't think. But the second one's a 27.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll do my flurry of blows, which will be a 22 and a 10.
Talking about flurry of blows.
So I think only 2 of those
flurry
hit.
of blows.
If,
So
if I'm guessing correctly.
AC 17.
Okay, so 2 hits. And
Dish it up and 2 saves.
those two stuns. So
you're dumping that key in there?
Those. Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. So I'll spend 2 points on those keys. And so
And those are con.
those are con. Mm-hmm. Correct. And my con is my DC is 13.
Well, bonk, 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 bonk.
Oh my
Shadow
God.
Council, Mayor Diffuser. So that is a very good save.
Okay. How about the second one?
Make sure they get something cool, Alyssa. I trust you.
This is a lot of 20s.
And that's fine too.
Okay, so no saves on the stun. Okay.
But all saves on stuns.
Yes, saves on stuns.
Yes.
All right, so then I get 1 staff hit and 1 big old punch to this dragon.
You got a couple attacks, lady.
Nice.
I do. That's 9 points of damage with my staff and 7 points with my punches.
Nice. I like easy to calculate math. Thank you.
And I guess I'm done now.
Absolutely. So you this is like striking an obelisk. Mm-hmm. Like there's no give of any kind. You have to hope that the extra energy you're placing into these hits is actually delivering something to this creature.
I wasn't actually interested in the damage. I was just trying to get it stunned, but
Even so.
yeah.
Cathris Draub, so you're now begging for your life
Yeah, I mean,
for this great dragon. Like multiple attacks have struck it on the back. You can see the staff of the master just emerging. It's like that cartoon fight cloud. You can just see the staff of the master emerging from behind this creature from time to time.
I am going to look at Dinar and Walnut.
Pleadingly.
Let's pull the trigger on this thing. And I'm not going to attack. I'm going to try and scamper away. Because what would a cultist do? You probably would continue to like kneel there and demand or beg
And
for
grovel.
forgiveness. Yeah. Okay, so seeing that you are not a dragon yet in appearance, I'm going to stay in place, and I'm going to just
continue to go down.
Yeah.
There is a ever widening circle around you that includes no people.
I was wondering what
Work has stopped
what
temporarily.
everybody else is up
Yeah.
to.
This is people are taking their cult mandated break. They're doing light stretching.
That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
Why the dragon's not attacking them?
So there's one dragon that we can see.
There's one dragon.
And how many cultists?
These cultists are not a part of the combat.
Yeah, I'm just
Right.
curious, but just what the scene is.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically just like a chain of workers. There's probably 10.
Okay.
Just bringing in weapons and supplies.
If it's as me, sorry, I was
Oh
just
no,
curious.
yeah. I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
groveling. Yeah.
That's perfectly acceptable. It's just lowered its head until it is just nose to nose with you.
Yeah, when we formulated the polymorph plan before, I was like, it had to be a red dragon. And then after this, Dinar just looks at Walnut and goes, all right, a red dragon. All right, let's do red dragon. And then I will, hold my turn.
You just look-
I mean, but yeah, I can't.
You can hold until I've turned you into the dragon and then go.
Red dragon, go! Yeah, that's the thing I can do.
Perfect.
Okay.
See, ta-da. It's not hard. I'll move a piece of plastic.
Oh,
Whew. So I just look at you, actually.
you have to touch her now? That's awesome.
No, I just look at you.
That's really cool.
And it'll last until you drop to 0 hit points.
And then I just turn back to
Or an
normal.
hour. Yeah.
And this is
no,
it's
and
a
then
polymorph?
and then you die. It's polymorph.
Oh, man.
It is
Yeah,
polymorph.
it's not like it isn't like the other shape change, right?
And we're trying something new, and I just like hear people being like, "Use polymorph."
Oh,
Okay, but let's do it.
we just gotta play.
Okay. So I look at you, and I look at the little dragon, and then I go, because I've never tried this before in my life. I just had this innate knowledge that I can do this, and I transform you into a red dragon, a level 7 dragon.
Nice.
And your stats are now high intelligence.
Yeah, you're smarter.
Well, it depends on what his current intelligence is.
What's your wisdom?
10.
You are slightly smarter.
Okay.
Yeah, but for Janara, that's.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
Well, because it's not linear.
Yeah, it's a logarithmic. Yeah,
Yeah.
it jumps
But
up.
you retain your alignment and all that stuff, so you still
Okay.
don't like TMI.
I want to see some deep role play on this
Chaotic
smart
good.
boy
Yeah.
dragon.
Let's see it.
All right. Is it me?
Flowers,
Your turn.
flowers for Algernon.
Well,
You
then
become so smart that you know that the right thing to do is to side with these dragons.
Dinar,
Have it
yeah.
locked up.
Then Dinar would unfurl his wings in dragon majesty and screech. Kind of to get everyone's attention, right? To just be like, oh, look over here.
Right. The dragon, clinging to the stalactite like a bat, wakes up and then turns its head over toward the.
Oh, the one behind us.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Rah!
I don't know how. Yeah. And then everyone stops and looks at him.
Oh, definitely. It's
right.
pretty weird.
I would say, brother, don't toy with your food.
Ooh.
They are here to serve us. Leave this pitiful fool alone. Yeah.
And then he turns to you and says, "There is another." And then you can see and smell Rosie
Yeah.
over behind.
It's harder to write that one off.
No nutritional value to me.
I say, you're mistaken. I see nothing. There's no one there.
I'm gonna.
Because like you dip back in the shadows, right? You popped out, stun him in the butt.
I didn't pop back in the shadows.
Oh, you didn't?
It's a
I'm
more,
trying to do Morse code.
I'm not.
it's a bonus action.
I like that. No, I just like. I say, pretend to eat her. Act like you eat her.
Yeah.
Here, you know what?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
no, we were going to go on to the next one.
Can I retcon that?
No,
Yeah.
no. I can do you one better.
All right.
Josh, if you would.
Magical dragon.
Mr. Blitzen, if you would please do us the honor.
Yeah. All right. So I say, well, when I tell him to leave Chris alone,
Yeah.
is he,
He's fine with that.
Okay,
If you say,
all right.
hey, I got this other fucking
all
problem.
right. I go, you leave that one to me. And then I would just go right in and just give you a little look as I'm coming in. Like, I hope you see the play here. And then just, hop,
So I'm in your mouth.
and you're in my mouth, yeah. But I don't swallow, obviously. I don't chew or anything. And then you cling to the roof.
Not
and then I go,
Walnut. Amy, is this
See?
what you wanted?
Yes, we finally reached 4 on the
Yeah.
show.
We got that.
Thank you. What a great cauldron tip.
Okay, so she's like
Clinging to the roof.
No, like
Sam
like
There you go.
Ethan Hunt,
Yeah.
like Mission Impossible.
Hands around the teeth.
And I make a big show of like opening my mouth as I talk, and I go, delicious. Come, brother.
What have I done?
Exactly. Thank you, Josh. Dude, that is fucking cool as hell. That is cool as hell. So, so he just snorts at you, and then just like gets his nose like underneath you and like sort of lifts you up to your feet, and he says, "You are a dragonborn. It is unbecoming." And then he looks at this chain of people who have stopped bringing weapons down into the stockpile and says, "What's this then?" And immediately the weapons start to move again.
Phew.
I turn to you.
That's one of the cooler stealth sections I think I've ever seen.
I turn to you and I say, "Oh, great dragon, my charge got away from me. She was a prisoner, but of course you dealt with her immediately. I have so much to learn from these incredible beasts."
The contents of my
Lords of the
stomach
earth.
are not of your concern.
Oh yes, of course.
Begone. Back to the boxes with you.
I'll do more of my work.
Chris joins the assembly line
Yeah.
legitimately.
I think he does. He just sort of worms in to where they've dropping stuff off, and then they're leaving in another line. I'm gonna get into that.
Well,
line.
here. Do you give me a... Gosh, what would be a good way to do this? Just go ahead and give me a regular intelligence check.
Sure.
Just give me int, your int value plus the die.
Okay.
That's a real shit show.
That's garbage. Do I have advantage still?
Yeah, you have loads of advantage.
I was gonna take it anyway. So please allow me. So here's the other one. It's not much better. It's a 14 total.
14. It's not going to be perfect, but you kind of modeled out where you have been, where you came down, where this ant-like chain of laborers is moving up, and you think it's somewhere on the long road itself.
Oh, okay. Inside of town?
Inside of town.
Okay. I'm going to convey this to the group.
The throng.
Yeah. But I'll be damned if it's not the to be yum yum hut or whatever that.
I mean, goddamn.
Yeah.
I'll be damned. Yeah, so
Tasty and tasty. I knew it. I'm fine, by the way.
Yeah.
He's just in there.
I didn't
It's
really
hot. It's hot.
hot.
Oh my gosh, is it hot?
But now I'm separated from you, so we don't have the pass without trace anymore. So I'm just hiding behind a rock.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say,
I didn't drop
Can
concentration.
you go?
Oh, you're right.
You're in that
Can you go
rivulet.
wild shape, or can you go Bweezy style, and you can hide
That's
Oh,
a
in
good
your
idea.
wing?
amidst my scales, or I can
Yeah.
fold my wings so you hide in my wings.
Yeah, okay.
Or you can hop in the old
No.
chompers.
No, in
Lots of
the
room.
Yum
There's
Yum
lots-
Hut.
Yeah. Got there.
The Yum Yum Hut.
There's space under the tongue.
Okay, so I immediately, as soon as this
all.
is all breaking down, transform into a sweet breezy and skitter up like in the folds of his wings.
Are you getting in the hut, or are you getting
No, like
Gonna get on the back.
Yeah,
I'll
like-
fold the wings over.
when the wings are
like you're
folded.
riding?
get in the hut.
Yeah, but I
the
mean, like
hunch.
it's a
Let's just say we
tiny.
get every throwback possible.
Weasels are like really small.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're talking about like the mental image is a weasel riding a dragon.
That's the winner.
Yeah, that's it.
Good.
Sure, with a half-digested grandmother inside.
Yes.
So
Spit
I
is
was gonna say, I
very
don't want to get
acidic.
separated from everybody. Can I come back? Like, tell me you have business with me still. Get me out of here. I don't know where these guys are going.
You can be our scout.
All right.
Just grab a box and follow me.
Yeah, do that.
I don't know who you are, what you're doing there.
I am very bloody. I don't look good. So, okay, I do get
you grab some equipment
I get some equipment and
and look
and
purposeful.
like heft it and then walk back over to where I was.
Parrot.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to be there to begin with, so they wouldn't know if you were missing.
Right. So this the red dragon that reinstituted the safe work policies
Don't let chomp me.
here takes to the air and catches the other dragon on the stalactite, just like in midair, and they're engaging in some kind of like wrestle, like some wrestling play.
Does it remind us at all of when Dinar throws Hornar around?
Yeah, well, imagine a dark paternity.
Interesting.
But they're just testing. They're just testing each other.
Right.
Yeah, these are
Juvenile.
young.
Oh,
pups.
yeah. They're all
Jockeying. This
They're,
isn't
they're
like a
trying
father,
to.
son.
They're trying to maintain
Yeah.
some kind of hierarchy amongst themselves, and that seems to occupy the two of them pretty fully. So you, in this, it's bows from hell to breakfast. Anytime you see a cultist, it's bows
Yeah.
and by her grace and
Nice.
all this sort of thing.
Meanwhile, Rosie's inside your mouth. I don't know if you can hear her, but she's cleaning the tartar off of like the base of your big.
It's like a dagger.
She's got her little knife in there. She's like, "You've got to be better about this. I know hygiene's very important to you, but this is not where it's." She's muttering to herself.
It's like, no, it's like one of those bone conduction.
Yeah,
speakers.
you can understand it
hear
all.
Echoing. Yeah, I can hear every word. Yeah.
It's too loud.
And it's just like periodically tickling. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to stop.
You just kind of like a hot dog. Like you
Yeah.
just have to leave that bottom open. But yeah, I mean, what do you want to explore? What do you want to check out down here?
Yeah, we kind of have to get the run of it.
Flying and seeing our pants at this point. Right?
Yeah, you're king of this cave.
Yeah, so it would seem. But it's weird. I can't just go to a cultist and say, hey, who's in charge? Because they're all deferring to the dragon.
You could act like it's like a quiz.
Yes.
Or say, bring me to who's in charge.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do we want to open that door up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we
I
try?
want to know if it's Brahma.
I want to kill the one person in charge instead of this whole,
Yeah, I don't want to kill the
Operation.
dragons. I want to find the dragon we were fighting before, too.
Kill that
That's
one, right?
Dinar's. No. That's Dinar's
Friend?
little side mission. No. Okay. Yeah. Let's go look for the
Yeah.
who's in
Just
charge.
go demand that someone bring
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll find the one who. I'll try to suss out the one who would know, who looks like they have a handle on things, but is also the most afraid. Like they're all bowing, but there's got to be one or two that are just like really scared to even look this way, and that's the one I'll try to.
Find the one that looks smart but afraid. Find whoever looks the most like Cthulhu.
I was working my way to that.
I was actually saying, like, you at that, I'm taking notes from others cowering. Like,
Yeah.
how do I refine?
Yeah, that's a good tower.
So you're able to. Yeah.
Ooh,
Go ahead.
maybe I have. I tell a cultist to take you there because you're all beat up. I don't want to blow your cover. I was saying I could take this interloper to the leader. But
And as we like tiptoe behind him.
yeah,
Yeah, actually, you know what? I think any visible wounds I have I would have to map them to what it would look like on a dragonborn. What I actually am wounded like is pretty severe. So I put some damage on the dragonborn, but like I'm worse than this thing looks.
yeah.
So
I don't want to go to that
Well,
hospital.
you could. You're walking in our company. No one can.
Sure.
Challenge it.
So there are a few now that you're farther in past the first encampment, there are a few sort of thoroughfares that have that are clearly well used footpaths. Then you can see off to the right. It's a little ways off to the right. You can see another encampment like that one, like the previous one, where they have some kind of surface access over there as well. But you started to sort of rise. You started to take an incline up to this wide space, and you can see why. You can see why it had to be the way. Why it had to be cleared out, because the base is a massive, a truly massive, like a 100-foot radius circle, gouged into the rock and glass. Just this immaculate circle that has been filled with gold and platinum. Like the circle itself has, it's easy, like check free. This is arcane as shit. You have no idea what would require a mystic circle that requires like this level of purity and perfection. And there are lines that trace in from the circle around. You can't see the ones in the back, but there are clearly 5 points that all have lines from the outer edge of the circle toward the center. And as you are going up closer to it, you can see that there is a wide altar in the center of this immaculate, perfected circle. And it is wide and it's almost like a throne in some ways. It has a massive flat portion in the middle. Understand that this is like 50 feet across.
Okay.
And it rises up chaotically, different sculpted heads that reach up from the sides, and then 3 in the back as well. Like this is in the movie or the trailer when like a horn would sound.
Yeah. So we get into this room. Someone has led us into this room, or
No, this is it's farther down the.
Okay. All right. Is there anyone else? Like, sorry, did we walk past the surface entrance into this room, or is that viewable from here?
Surface entrance. Tell me what you mean.
You said there was a.
Oh yeah.
Another tunnel?
Exactly.
Oh,
It's
okay.
another tunnel that goes up from this other encampment, and they're gathering another type of supply. It looks like, but as I said, it's a little bit of ways.
Okay. So have I identified my Cthulhu-like cultist? One who's both smart and...
They are busy. Like over here, definitely let's get some perception going.
Okay.
But over here, this is busy bees.
Yeah.
Like there appear to be people whose entire purpose is to crawl on hand and knee and polish the precious metals to a gleam around, like literally people whose job it is just to polish.
Yeah, we need to find like middle management. Some low level worm is not going to have access to the big boss, but a mid level person will. So that's what I'm looking for. 14.
Absolutely. So you can see someone overseeing groups of people. They have 2 people just behind them, 2 servants that are well armored, and they attract your attention immediately because they've just kicked one of the people trying to polish the metal. That indicates to you a certain je ne sais quoi.
A certain authority. All right, I'll stomp over. Congratulate him on his kick. Good. Keep them in line. The dogs.
It's a her.
What? That was kicked, or that I'm speaking?
That was the kicker.
Okay. Still doesn't change what I say. But
No, absolutely. So the closer,
bad kick.
the closer you get,
75% of a regular.
exactly. She is flanked on both sides.
Yeah.
And on her back, up and to the right, you can see the curved neck of a lute. And she says, "Hello, Dinar."
Oh, damn it.
Shadow Council, Mayor Layers, please.
No!
This has been our game this week. We're going to come back for some table talk. It's going to be real cool. Also, we're announcing all the particulars for the Waffles Incorporated weekend. Something to consider for your weekend entertainments. Don't go anywhere. We'll come right back.